You don't need powers. You need to realize what you already have. Because just like Tony Stark, you are the weapon, and everything you think disqualifies you, it's the blueprint for what makes you unstoppable. Tony Stark wasn't chosen. He wasn't born to be a superhero. He wasn't gifted with super strength, godlike power, or speed. He had something else: intellect, vision, pain, and he didn't waste any of it. He took what he had and he built. He failed. He suffered. But he never stopped creating. That's what you're here to do. Tony's genius wasn't his suit. It was his decision to take full accountability for who he was, to stop hiding behind the mask of wealth and ego, and become something real. You can do the same. If this already sparked something in you, pause and hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. But more importantly, lock in. We're just getting started. You don't need to be born with gifts. You don't need to be picked. You need to look at your story, every piece of it, the struggle, the trauma, the rejection, the grind, and turn it into fuel. You are your power source. No one is coming to save you. Stark built Iron Man in a cave, broken, bleeding. He didn't wait for help. He didn't wait for a second chance. He created one. That's the moment everything changed. Not when he suited up, when he finally realized no one was coming to save him. So he became the answer. That's you. Right now, wherever you are, your environment doesn't define you. Your decisions do. You want to know your enemy? Look in the mirror. It's the version of you that chooses comfort over progress, that delays action until tomorrow, that tells you to settle. You want to know your greatest ally? It's the same person. Stark had to battle his demons. So do you. But those demons don't disappear when you ignore them. They disappear when you dominate them. Stark didn't stop at one version. He kept refining, kept upgrading, not for show, but because he knew that who he was becoming mattered more than what he wore. You need to do the same. Build your mind. Upgrade your discipline. Refine your focus. Sharpen your routine. Your life is the suit. Every decision is a wire. Every habit is a piece of armor. Every day you choose to evolve, you build your version of the Mark II, III. Never settle for version 1. You think greatness comes without loss? Stark lost comfort, lost relationships, lost reputation, and in the end, he gave it all. Why? Because he understood that legacy isn't built in the spotlight. It's built in the shadows, in silence, when no one is watching, when no one believes. That's where you are now, and that's exactly where you're meant to be. Because if you can build there, you can build anywhere. You think you need another self-help book, another speech, another dopamine hit? You don't. You need war. War with your laziness. War with your excuses. War with every part of you that wants to stay soft. You win that war by showing up when it's hard, by working when it's silent, by rising when everything inside you wants to stay down. People talk about their dreams like they're waiting on permission. They're waiting to feel ready, waiting for validation. Stark never waited. He proved, he built, he bled, he rebuilt. Be that proof. Don't just talk. Show what's possible when a man locks in, because someone out there is watching you, and your decision to become something more will give them permission to do the same. Tony didn't blend in. He never tried to. You don't change the world by conforming to it. You change the world by challenging it, by being bold enough to do it your way. The world will resist you before it respects you. Use that resistance as proof you're pushing in the right direction. Tony made enemies. He made sacrifices, but he also made history. This isn't just a video. This is the beginning of you stepping into what you were built for. Not just watching someone else do it. You've dreamed enough. Now it's time to execute. Turn your pain into process. Turn your story into strategy. Turn your vision into volume. Don't let this be another spark that dies out. Let this be the ignition switch. You don't need powers. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect conditions. You need to become the kind of person who doesn't stop, who adapts, who sharpens, who breaks the mold, and builds the legacy. You are the machine. You are the one who overcomes. You are the proof. And just like Stark, You don't need powers, because you are the power. Now lock in and go build. You keep thinking you need more information. Another tip, another strategy, another routine. You don't. You need to become the kind of person that no one sees coming. The kind of person who doesn't fold under pressure. They thrive in it. Tony wasn't just smart. He was relentless. He didn't wait to feel ready. He designed his own battlefield. That's what this life is. A war zone built for you to rise through, not retreat from. So stop hesitating. Build momentum. Forge force. You don't become a legend by waiting for approval. You become a legend by becoming undeniable. Stark's suit started as a blueprint. So does your dream. But dreaming doesn't make it real. Designing it, building it, testing it in fire, that's how it becomes real. Right now, your vision is just an idea. That's not enough. Ideas without execution are just regret waiting to happen. And you're not here to regret. You're here to build what others can't even imagine, piece by piece, layer by layer. That business you want to start, that body you want to rebuild, that life you want to live, it won't be handed to you. It has to be engineered through pain, sacrifice, and obsession. Forget goals. Forget outcomes. Ask yourself the real question. Who do I need to become? That's the difference maker. That's the catalyst. If the version of you that exists today isn't capable of the life you want, then your job is simple. Evolve. Upgrade how you think, how you move, how you recover. Tony Stark didn't become Iron Man by accident. He reverse-engineered who he needed to be and built himself into that man. Do the same. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. Everything you want is on the other side of discomfort, of fire, of moments that test your character when nobody's watching. But that fire isn't there to destroy you. It's there to forge you. Stark didn't grow inside luxury. He evolved inside pain. Pain is the anvil. Discipline is the hammer. You are the steel. So don't run from the heat. Lean into it. The world doesn't need more people avoiding the fire. It needs more weapons sharpened in it. Every day you're building something. The question is, are you building a legacy or a liability? Tony Stark left behind more than a suit. He left behind a standard. Not because he was perfect, but because he was relentless in the pursuit of impact. You're not building just for you. You're building for the people watching silently, the people who doubt you, the people you'll inspire, without ever meeting them. Your name is your blueprint. Your actions are the bricks. Your discipline is the mortar. So ask yourself, when they talk about me, what will they say? If you made it to the end, thank you. That says everything about you. This isn't the end of a video, it's the start of your execution era. So like, share, and subscribe if you're ready for more. We're building something powerful here. Together,